My country people, Naswati, welcome and enter inside. Embrace your rights on Top Bridge Radio 98.7 FM Asaba, the radio station where they connect many voices. Yes, I don't come again with my partners for inside the human rights program, where we the touchlight matters on how we go fit enjoy our rights as citizens of this great Obodo Nigeria. Right here in the studio, I deal with the Director General of Defend Your Right Foundation in the person of Mr. Charles Ejefonye. Did I get it today?
Sure.
I better greet our listener.
Our audience, good day.
Okay. And I also get right here in the studio with me, the CEO of Wongbox TV in the person of Comrade Victor OJ, right here in the studio. Good morning, Mr. Victor.
Good morning, Bellucci, and good morning, listeners. Detaining Sowore is an abuse on his human rights. It was very unfair for the federal government to detain him. First, before I proceed, let us have a true understanding of what a revolution is all about. Basically, from the explanation or definition of revolution, it has to do with a change of the government or a change of the sovereignty of a nation. Most times through usage of weapons, knife, cutlass. You can see what happened in Tunisia and Syria. Until today, Syria is yet to get itself from that revolution. They are yet to achieve it. But the kind of revolution that Sowore was campaigning for or agitating for was a revolution in our socio-economy in terms of the minimum wage. He wanted the government to ensure that there is 30,000 naira minimum wage. They should enforce it in all the whole 36 states in Nigeria.
Okay, wait. Before you proceed, I would like to ask the word revolution that he used as the headline for his protest. Because what you are trying to say that what he did was a protest and not a revolution. Or that he intended for a protest and not a revolution. But his headline says otherwise.
Yes, but we all know the truth that the context of Sowore has never been a hostile or a violent person. He has been a human rights activist from the days of Babangida Must Go. He has been there during he was the main person that really championed the change, Buhari coming into power, because he had a lot of informations about the persons working with Goodluck Jonathan, the then president of Nigeria. So he championed the cause of Buhari, and today the people that he championed their cause and put them in power, they are not the ones fighting him. Despite Sowore has his own shortcomings, like he was the presidential candidate for his party, AAC. And he was also the national chairman. His party members are not happy with him because he refused to give them account of the donations given to them by international agencies, local agencies, and even his party members, the dues that they paid, the AAC, if you notice, they are not on board with him. They told him that before you go for this protest, before you kill yourself, hand over our money to us, give us an account, then you can go and kill yourself.
So you are saying that Sowore is not a trustworthy person?
You can't trust Sowore. He's a selfish and self-centered person. From his antecedents.
Okay.
He looks out for himself. Okay, look at the hotel that he stays. In a very expensive hotel. Why? You are not yet the president and you are spending almost a year in a hotel. Your headquarters is in a hotel. You operate from a hotel. It's very wrong. And a very wrong way to start a revolution or to stand for something.
So now what I say, you don't totally believe that.
I don't believe in Sowore, but I believe that there should be a revolution in our socio-economic life in Nigeria. Like in terms of salary of the minimum wage, the government needs to address it. The electricity discourse, you can see that part of its agenda is this the electricity supply in Nigeria, that they should try and spread it to both rural and urban areas. They should improve their services to customers. That's part of his agendas. Minimum wage is also another part of his agenda in the economy of Nigeria.
What do you think about the whole situation, the Sowore situation?
I think I don't want to use Sowore as an anchor person now. Let me view it from a very broader perspective in terms of this revolution. Because after Sowore, there must still be another person, right? Now, our constitution says that it is supreme and its provisions shall have binding force on every person and authority throughout the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This by implication means that even the government, even you and I, the constitution is binding on us. Then it went further to state that no person or the Federal Republic of Nigeria shall not be governed, nor shall any person or group of persons take control of the government of Nigeria or any part thereof, except in accordance with the provisions of the Constitution. This, by implication, also means that no part of this nation can be taken over forcefully or otherwise by any person. Now, we talk about revolution, which is a radical and violent change of an existing social order. It means bringing a new order, changing a government. But if you go further, as a matter of semantics, revolution means a lot of things. You have social revolution, economic revolution, industrial revolution, and so many types of revolution. The question now is, what type of revolution is Sowore organizing? But if you go further, in chapter 2 of our constitution, that is under fundamental objectives and directive principles of state policy, it states that Federal Republic of Nigeria shall be a state based on principles of democracy and social justice. I say it again, the Federal Republic of Nigeria shall be a state based on principles of democracy and social justice. And now, this by implication also means that Nigeria is a democratic state.
Okay.
And the fundamental human rights thrive more under democracy. We are not in the military era. This by implication also means that people are free to protest peacefully. But if we are to go further, the security and welfare of the people shall be primary purpose of government.
Okay.
Security and welfare of the people. Now, where is that security and welfare of the people? This is where we have leadership failure. And once this kind of atmosphere is there, we have pent up resentment. People are not happy. People are agitating. People want to take the government, want to change government. But in a democratic setting, government is supposed to be changed through periodic election. But these issues we have listed now can force a group of people at any point in time to take laws into their hands. And that is revolution.
And don't you think it's an insightful statement?
It's an insightful statement, but we all know Sowore is not a violent person, because you need to, before you judge a man, you check where he's coming from. If I've been good to you 80% and I failed you 20%, you can't totally conclude that I'm a bad person. So Sowore saying that now doesn't conclude that his vision is bad.
Okay.
But his personality, he's a selfish person when it comes to his own person. But what he's struggling for is something that will benefit Nigerians.
And not just himself.
Not just himself.
Okay.
So it's a mixed feeling.
Very mixed.
It's a mixed feeling.
And so
it's
that,
going hot and cold.
So that we understand the true picture of things.
Yes.
Because right now, Timi Frank has said judiciary is Nigeria's problem, and that they were not supposed to detain Sowore. And the court has granted DSS.
Sorry to cut you short. Don't forget that Adams Oshiomhole, the current APC chairman, did a revolution during Obasanjo's regime, year 2000. Buhari, the current president of Nigeria, also did this.
But was that a revolution or a protest?
It was a revolution because they wanted, it was a socio-economy change that they want. The revolution has to do with the change.
The court actually is supposed to be the last hope of the common man, right? So when the government perceive anybody as a threat, I think government has done something by even going to court. If they have gone to court, yes, it's the right thing to do. If they feel that somebody is committed offense, the next thing is to go to court. It's left for the court to decide. They can decide rightly or wrongly. I think to me 45 days is such. They started from 90 days even. They were demanding 90 days. So 45 days is, to me, is even too much. Right? So it's left for court to determine the extent of or interpret what revolution actually means in the context of what Sowore organized.
To me, I think Sowore is like a wounded lion because he played a key role for Buhari's emergence as the president of Nigeria.
Yes.
Okay. Because he criticized Goodluck Jonathan and his associates. And eventually, it was obvious like he was used and dumped. So that was why he came back to get back to them. But the truth is that when a man is in power, he has the ability to do a lot to you. So, and you cannot fight a sitting power and get away with it easily. So that's why they are trying to contain him. Because like he came to get his own share of the national cake. And since he could not get it, maybe he decided the only way is to change the system.
Okay. So, do you think he would have been able to change the government?
Sowore can't change the government because
with the
even
protest,
his own party, if your people are not for you, people that were supposed to back you up, they are against you because of you are not a transparent person. You never give account of the GoFundMe money, millions of dollars generated by Americans and Nigerians in diaspora that they gave to you through your GoFundMe account. Nigerians here in Nigeria donated money to your account. A lot of Nigerians contributed for your presidential election. Until date, you can't give account of money spent. And you never sponsored contestants. You understand? He was supposed to use that money to facilitate campaigns for his party members nationwide. But he just put it in his own private pocket. So if his party members, his network in Nigeria, they are not coming out for him. Look at what happened in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. When PDP was having issue with AAC. What did Sowore do? He did nothing. He was silent. That was why Wike, the governor of Rivers State, said that nobody should come out and campaign or protest for that revolution. Wike was not in support of him. On a very good day, Buhari is not a friend to Wike. Wike is not a friend to the APC. But yeah, Wike coming out in this situation, saying that he's supporting federal government, that nobody should support Sowore. Because of Sowore kept mute when Rivers State was on fire a few months ago.
Wow. What should he have done in that case, that issue between AAC and the PDP?
He was supposed to say something. He was not supposed to just keep quiet. Because he is the party chairman and he's also the presidential candidate.
Don't you think he would want his candidate to win Rivers State?
But he would have at least say something. Don't just keep quiet.
If I were to be in his shoes, I would go talk against. Yes.
Evil will continue in the land when good men do nothing.
No, but it's politics. If Namide Sowore show, I go even talk.
Sowore should not.
Wait, I go put fire more. Make my candidate for my party win. So he's keeping he wasn't faithful to his party.
He wasn't faithful
to his party.
Yes.
Wait, please, apart from party issues now, I think my fear and the fear of federal government is not even about Sowore taking over the reign of power from Buhari. No. Their fear is that when revolution occurs, remember it's going to be radical and violent. So they cannot predict the outcome. Just like an instance I gave, somebody burning himself. He wasn't burning himself to change the government of Tunisia or take over the government. But his action now triggered off something. So imagine if that protest or revolution in quote was a success. It can lead to military coup. It can lead to loss of life and property. It can lead to a lot of catastrophe in the nation that may lead eventually to the overthrow of this present system of government. That is their fear. Not even about Sowore as a person.
Okay, so you think the court order and permission to DSS is in line?
So far they've gone to court. We'll leave the court to decide. You see, the situation in the country is so bad that people are not happy.
Okay. So can we still exercise that right to protest in Nigeria?
Definitely, you can never stop it. So far, we are practicing democracy. Even under the military, people still protest. During the Babangida, here Babangida must go. This will happen. June 12 protests and things like that. So far we are in democracy. People must continue to protest. It's a must. People cannot shy. So apart from Showole now, another person can still rise up anywhere in Lagos, in Onitsha, anywhere in Asaba. People will still protest. It is our democratic right.
Are you sure we are safe under this government to protest?
Definitely. If you think about your life, then you will lose it very easily.
Because some quarters said his rights were trampled upon, like you said, he said. So how sure are we that we can go ahead and protest for a betterment of Nigeria? Victor J, you have something to say?
It's our right fundamentally to protest. You don't even need to take permission from police or from any agency, security agencies. It's your right to protest, so long as it's a peaceful protest. The reason why, maybe personally, maybe if I want to carry out a protest, I will have to notify the security agencies, is that I don't want the peaceful protest, to be hijacked by some hoodlums. Because definitely some persons or some personalities who want to hijack it for their own selfish interests. So I like taking permission on notifying the system, security agencies, for a peaceful protest anytime I want to protest, because I need them to protect lives and property. And I always school people that are joining me to protest that this is not a violent protest, it's a peaceful one, and we organize ourselves, we school ourselves. Even if somebody, let's say you are protesting and somebody hits you, don't hit back.
Okay.
So that we achieve our vision and mission.
Okay. Thank you very much. Time no today, so we don't reach the end of the program. So we have 1 minute each. The Director General of Defend Your Right Foundation, Mr. Charles Ejefonye, yes, a lecturer at Nwafọ College of Education. Please, you have a minute.
Yes, one of the fastest and quickest way or method of exerting influence on any system that deny us our right is through protest. It's a legitimate truth. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And Mr. Victor J.
I want to say to Nigerians and our listeners that they should not give up on Nigeria. We should be hopeful that we are going to achieve a better Nigeria someday. And follow us on Facebook through our social media handle at Wongbox TV or at Wongbox. And if you have any information to give to us on your human rights and abuse or anybody that trampled on your rights, you can contact us through Facebook and we'll respond and ensure that justice is done.
Okay. And you can call 0 or send a text message if you need our help. Send a text message to 0809 55 55 987. 0809 55 55 987. Yes, send a message and we'll go answer you immediately. Yes, I want to thank you for being part of this program today. I want to thank you, Mr. Charles Ejefonye, and the Director of Defend Your Rights Foundation, for being here today.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I also want to thank you, the CEO Wongbox TV, the number one Tule man in Delta State, troublemaker and everything. I want to thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you, Belushi. Thank you, listeners.
So my country people, I saw a bit today for Inside Morning Waka with Belushi. We shall on top of your Bunga dial, Bridge Radio 98.7 FM, Asaba. I remain your number one radio tata for the Prince of Gwara Gwara, Christopher Belushi, aka Belushi Wamama, aka Anyoma for Son, aka Area for Son, aka Half Bread is Better Than Boss. The only MC will still be Virgin, the Tier Rubber MC. Till we meet again by 3 o'clock and a greeting in Kuvuki and the same cause. Sally Janaka, Kobo Bala Duka. Attack like the lion and be humble like a Duka. Fonte, Gebo, Tubela, Tulam Chindo.